Welcome back to another segment of Manifest with SII Power with your host Dwight. Hope everybody's doing wonderful out there. New energy has come in, new energy has come in, new energy has come in. So let's get to it. In case you didn't know, Dwight means to bring light. I always wondered why, I just like to read and stuff like that. I never knew, but I'm starting to see now. All right. So reality, right? Whether you agree with me or not, whether you believe this or not, whether you comprehend and understand this or not, whether you understand or understand what I'm about to say or not, it's the truth. See, the truth is the same whether you're looking at it or not. The truth is the same whether you're looking at it or not. The truth is the same whether you are looking at it or not. The truth is the same whether you're paying attention to it or not. The truth is the same whether you're paying attention to it or not. The truth is the truth whether you are paying attention to it or not. A false truth falls when you stop paying attention to it. You dig what I'm saying? A false truth, hearsay, comes tumbling down when you stop paying attention to it. I'm going to give you an example of a truth, right? I have a daughter. And so no matter what state I'm in, no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm organized or I'm unorganized, whether I'm happy or I'm sad, that's still my daughter. That's a truth. Just giving you an example. So your reality, right? Your perception of your reality, the stories that you're telling yourself, your emotional guidance system, how you're choosing to feel, how you're choosing to emotionalize and express your emotions, how you're choosing to project your attitude has a lot to do with your reality. So I want to give you this video to stop you, right, or get you to think about stopping from making excuses and rationalize. What's a rational lie? Rationalize is what your ego tells you to persuade you out of what you so strongly desire. You see, you got to put the ego like either in the baby seat, strap it in, and then put the big seat belt over it. Or if it's acting good, like a 5-year-old to a 7-year-old, you can let her sit in the back seat like a big boy or big girl and just put the big seat belt on it. See, that's the problem. The ego is running your life. You got to shut it down. Yes, the ego does communicate with the critical analytical divide and the subconscious mind, but you got to let the ego know that it's part of the team. It's not the whole team. Remember, there's no I in team. And yes, the ego is an integral part of manifestation, demonstration, appropriation, and bringing things into fruition, expression, right? But you got to put the ego in its proper place, its proper context. You got to let it know. You're a team player, you know what I'm saying? You're not Michael Jordan. You're important, but you're not Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? And so when you do this, you're going to be able to change things very quickly. Because basically what it's coming down to is coming down to our mindset. It's coming down to our consciousness or our level of awareness. It's coming down to our self-concept, concept of self, identity, or self-image. What are we saying I am to? Okay, in the area of spirituality and religion. What are you saying I am to, right? Are you just taking what the Bible says, or are you just taking what this man standing behind the box is saying, right? You're saying I am to this. So you're putting your agreement with these things, right? That's what a belief is. It's saying something is true. It's putting your agreement with it. It's being in harmony with it. You know what I'm saying? It's your prerogative. No one can enforce no belief on you. You choose your beliefs, right? Now you got some beliefs in you that no longer serve you, but at once upon a time they did serve you. You got to go back and you got to replace those beliefs. You know what I'm saying? You got to install new software. You got to delete the old software. So what I'm trying to show you is that you are saying I am to things, right? If you never have money, right, you're putting your agreement with that. That's the only reason why it can exist. if you are running through relationship after relationship after relationship, you're putting your agreement with that because of deservability and worthiness, right? You don't think that you're good enough. You don't think that you're enough. No one can make that decision for you. You have to make that decision. And until you change that, nothing's going to change. Because remember, nothing changes unless something changes. Nothing changes unless something changes. Nothing changes unless something changes. And the thing that's got to change is you, your mindset and your self-concept, your belief, right? How you view yourself, what you say to yourself, what you say about yourself, how you view others, and how you view your world, okay? So a lot of this stuff stems from the mindset, your thought impulses, your thinking patterns, and your thought processes. What are you thinking? What in hell are you thinking when heaven has all you require? Right? You got to look at your thoughts, right? Philippians 4:8 talks about, 4:8 and 9, it talks about think on these things, honorable things, things that are notable, that are worthy, that are good report and rapport. You know, your desires, heart desires, your intentions, your definite chief aims, your goals, your vision, your mission, your purpose, right? Because you came in here with gifts and talents and you're supposed to share them, right? Not supposed to let anybody limit you and shut you down because they feel like you showboating and this, that, and the other. That's not on you. You know, you just serve, and everything that comes after that is not on you, right? So how are you serving your universe? You can look at a lot of your results and you can just reverse engineer it and backtrack it to you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Can't nobody tell you what you're supposed to be doing, right? That's on you, your God, and your higher self and your intuition. Everybody's got, I mean, you got to do what you got to do because sometimes you got to do what you don't want to do to get to where you want to be. I understand that. I've been through that several times. So I'm not making no excuses around that. But if you get to letting people tell you what you're supposed to do and you get to letting people shut you down, you know, it's just not going to go well from you. I can tell you from living experience. Whatever you're supposed to do, you better get on with the getting on and start getting it done. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now from experience. So a lot of your reality comes down to, like I said, your mindset, right? Your self-concept. How are you seeing yourself? You know what I'm saying? Are you I am or are you I am not? What are you putting your agreement with? What are you giving consent to? What are you aligning with? What are you congruent with? What are you in harmony with? Right? Anybody can challenge me, right? Don't matter. You know what I'm saying? My head is hard. I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to let nobody tell me what I'm going to do. I'm just not going to do it. Because they can't run their own life, so why would you let them ruin your life? Right? They can't even manage their own damn mind. They can't even manage their own belief system. They can't even manage their own emotional guidance system. They don't even know if they're in peace or they're in confusion. You see what I'm saying? This is subjective, right? Nobody is all right all the time. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? You're the only one in your universe, your world. You got to deal with it. So back to this. Sorry to get on soapbox. Your mindset, thought impulses, thinking patterns, thought processes, feelings. What are you emotionalizing through internalizing? What are you emotionalizing through internalizing? What are you emotionalizing through internalizing? New energy is in, y'all. New energy is here. New energy is here. Because this is impacting you, because it turns into the story, right? The self-talk, the inner conversation, the internal dialogue, and then the conscious auto-suggestion. Go check that out in Think and Grow Rich, conscious auto-suggestion. None of this stuff is new. This is not my stuff. This stuff was here before I got here, be here after I leave. No one owns this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? We're hearing this stuff from teachers that taught 120 years ago. So don't be thinking that some guru has a, corner on creation or God or source energy or the universe. It's not so. They've learned from old time greats that went through the experiences, you know what I'm saying? The people that ascended, you know what I'm saying? And then you're living and learning. You're reading, you're studying, you're working with clients, and you're learning more stuff as you see them become successful. But the truth of it is just like your uniqueness in birth, your path is not going to be the same as anyone's. It may be some similarities. There may be some connections and some things that you can relate to, but this is why faith is involved. I believe this is why the Creator made it this way. You got to go on your own path. You're not going to be able to listen and get every little detail, every little instruction from any one person or any group of people. Some of the stuff is going to require faith. And if you're afraid to fail, which there's no such thing, it's just learning, because you're in the school of life, you're just learning, you're going to stay stuck and you're going to be struggling because you're afraid to take a risk, right? You're afraid to get going and take imperfect action. That's going to come back to bite you because nobody gets out alive. Nobody's going to never have to deal with any setbacks, any challenges, any obstacles, any hardships. I'm going to tell you, I'm the poster boy because I told you I'm hard-headed. So you're not going to be able to escape this stuff. You might as well get on with the getting on and get to learning. Take some risks, right? Risk versus rewards. You don't take no risks, you don't get no rewards. Low risk, low rewards. High risk, high rewards. You see what I'm saying? One day, the vision is going to come to fruition, and it's going to be like you're living like no one ever dreamed, thought about that you could live, because they all doubted you. But stop letting these people put labels on you. Stop letting these people tell you who you are. You know what I'm saying? Stop letting these people tell you what you can do. They not inside your head, right? Get your mindset together. Coordinate. Correlate your thought impulses, thinking patterns, and thought processes. Right? Write your vision and make it plain. So he that reads it, it's supposed to be you that read it and run thereby. Stop worrying about what somebody else thinks about your life decisions, how they feel about your life decisions, and what they got to say about your life decisions, because go ahead and spin the block, become successful. Everybody loves a winner. Them people will be right where you left them. Don't matter if it's 50 days, 2.5 years, 5 years. I guarantee you'll go back and find those people in the same spot with the same problem. So you might as well be adventurous, right? Rise like yeast and be a full-grown beast through rising in consciousness. It's a reason that you're here. You got some people to serve. You got a tribe that you got to find. Your tribe is your vibe. You're supposed to be teaching them your life's experiences. You're supposed to be learning from them, incorporating all of it, bundling it up in a package, and presenting it to the world, and being able to take care of your family from it. That's what it is. Mindset, self-concept, consciousness, awareness, emotional guidance system, belief system. That's where we at. That's how you can climb. Peace.